Good evening. Hi, Rainbow. Hello. 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 I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I swear to God, I really do. I really do feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I mean, it's nice to see you too, Rainbow. I appreciate you being here. You're one of the good ones. I am really like in shock that I some of the things that I'm seeing, like, I get it, like, people would like peace, but everybody would. Across the world, I'm pretty sure. Across the world, they would. They would like peace. Um, but it shouldn't be peaceful to someone when they're like, as long as, they're not, say somebody's, standing in a room and somebody comes and they're like, "Hi, no BS," and they've got a knife and they're like, "I'm gonna just, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna stab this person. You're all right." And that's your friend. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, that's all right then. Yeah, as long as it's not me." You know? Peace isn't accomplished by 30 comments under. Oh, good, that's good. Peace isn't accomplished by making peace with some people, but turning on, or not even turning it, just bashing other people. That's not peace. That's not somebody who wants to make peace. That's just somebody who, I don't even know. Like with Chicken Winter, I'm sorry. That person, like 2 days, prior, they like the person. 2 days later, they hate them. Blah, 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 blah. I myself would never be okay with one of my friends being okay with somebody who was, putting up my grandkids' picture and shit. I would never, never. What do you mean constant comment? Well, there's 30 comments, religious ones. Is that the type of tea you have? Oh, it is? I didn't know that. Hi, Jenny. There's 30 religious comments. Well, pretty much religious, under a community post calling me methy mom. How are you gonna sit there and act like you're, a righteous person when you see somebody slandering somebody? How you gonna bitch about bringing up old stuff when how long is this necklace stuff gonna be fucking brought up? You know? How long? Like, how long? How long? How are you gonna sit there and put comments when you know that those people call Sharon Satan all the time? Well, if you're a religious person and you believe in stuff like that, sitting there, Satan, 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 and slow boy, slow boy, slow boy. What is Chicken Winner talking about? I called Melissa. I don't even know her fucking phone number. I don't even know her fucking phone number. Never called Melissa. I don't do that shit. I'm not. They are. See, there's a big difference between people who are defending themselves and trying to maintain their own peace and their friends' peace that can't have peace if they're friends with them, than people who are literally stalking people and going into their real lives. Hi, Vicky. There's a big difference. Like, there's a huge difference in that. I am so fucking sick and tired of reading people saying that I fake cancer and no concept from those people over that pretend to be, or they think they are, normal. You're not in God's favor when you are fucking sitting there apologizing to someone with Nazi tattoos that they laugh about fire up the ovens. I'm sorry I pointed out your Nazi tattoo. It's okay. I apologize to you too. I mean, do they realize the millions of people that offends? That tattoo wasn't done to, she didn't know me then. That was done because they don't mind. And I wouldn't have even known about it had they not said, let's trigger this person. Then to get it covered up by a fucking anti Semite who said Anne Frank was fake. And to still allow and laugh about comments of fire up the ovens. I I am in and through all these comments, SG, 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 SG. Disgusting, isn't it? No BS. The total cluelessness. Take me out of the equation and think about what you are saying there. That I'm in shock. 14 hours ago, that same woman said, I fuck drug dealers for drugs. Aren't they gross, Rainbow? That same person you're over there apologizing to, talking God and stuff. Yeah, that would definitely, and that's who said it. And that's who said it. Patricia, you think that I deserve that? Do you think, I don't know, like, what are you gonna go apologize to Hitler? That whole entire scenario that hippie chick told you, that's a lie. She didn't like me from the get-go because she had a crush on DDP. So when he hashtagged cancer of hate, she hashtagged it. And she still goes around saying nasty, nasty shit about people, about Cindy, about about people. Yeah, she still does. I didn't know what her mother passed away from. I didn't try to blackmail her to say, "Oh, do this or that," and blah blah blah. Uh, I know. You're abso-fucking-lutely right there. I'd see Chicken Winter getting pissed that when they were calling all her friends chomo lovers too. I didn't see that. Then now I played an audio where she said that, because it's truth. I didn't say the full N word at all. And but in her comments from, within the last 24 hours, I did say it many times. I'm so fucking sick of that shit. It's like, chicken, that you have more problems with me than you do with people who harassed. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, Rainbow. Who harassed your kids and your grandkids for an extensive amount of time and went real life on them. Real life. And you have more problem with it. So you just think you're gonna just make shit up? It's disgusting. And I'm curious, when somebody makes a rhyme up about Jesus, and like, I'll pray with Jesus here and there, I'll pray with Jesus everywhere, I'll pray in a house and with a mouse. Aren't you kind of mocking? Isn't that kind of mocking, in my opinion? Isn't it? It seems that way to me. And I'm like the devil to her, Rainbow. Isn't that crazy? She literally told Munchie, "I don't care if you dox me. Loads of people drive by my house." It's like, and then Munchie says, "Would you please tell Chicken Winter to unblock me?" No, no, no. She knows exactly, but they don't have that. She thinks that because here's the thing about the necklace, okay? Even if I stub my toe, I'm scared of cancer. So I don't wear religious things like that. I mean, I have faith, but I don't normally, but I love Joan of Arc. I do. So now that would make me wear something. Now, if I'm, like, sitting there and then I was, doing okay, and then I'm wearing something, and then I go, and they're like, "Oh, it's here on the sternum," which is no lie. God's honest truth. Hand to God, strike me dead right now if I'm lying. On the hair of everything I love. Why the heck would I lie about something like that? I mean, seriously. It's pretty disgusting to keep accusing somebody of lying about that, and when you get it in front of God and he says, "What about that girl that you kept accusing of faking cancer?" And they go, "Well, you'll forgive me, right, if I was wrong?" And he pulls out my medical records and says, "Look it, she wasn't faking." Maybe he's got a screen and can play everything. She did get a bite, see? All that stuff was true that she said. But you forgive me, right? But do you know what you were doing to that person? Do you fucking know that you just kept going on and obviously she must have said some shit to Chicken Winter because Chicken Winter is always fucking yelling about it. I don't bring it up as much as fucking Chicken Winter does. He is if he's the God that I think God should be like, he is. He's gonna look you right in the face and say, "How do you feel about that?" You feel like just because all of a sudden, right where something hung, she was like, "Oh my god, maybe the metal, who knows, I don't know." To take it off. You had already backstabbed me anyway by then, like, what? Yes, absolutely, Rainbow. I know, Rainbow. I know. I know. Mhm. I think that's really weird. Really fucking weird. Really fucking weird. And all of a sudden now it's just like a total forgotten kind of thing, like, that shit's all null and void, like, "Oh, hey, we were accusing you, but no more," like, "Back to SG, she faked stage 4 cancer, back to SG." They accused me of faking the first time. Why the fuck would I have had an oncologist if I was faking? Oh, they are again? Yeah. Yep. Ain't that some weird shit? Isn't that some weird shit? Why don't they know that they're fucking weird? All of them. I'm not just picking out one. Why don't they know that they're fucking not normal? It's not normal. It's not good behavior. Hippie chick, you're fucking lying your ass off. You are lying. You've been a fucking nasty troll, and you still are for a long time. Everybody knows it. Everyone does. It's what you're known for. I'm in shock. And, And Debbie, I don't we wanting peace, yeah, that's fine. We're not gonna, talk about you here. We just hope that you're not gonna, act like CW and attack us with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still love you. I mean, so to say, this community has become so, overboard and mean lately. Like, it's not the whole community though, because we don't dox people. I feel like whenever people refer to the CWC as being this way and that one and the whole community and stuff, it is kind of offensive because we don't do that. So no, Debbie, not at all. Like get your piece any way you know you can get it. We're still friends. I myself, I would never be friends with people who offend my friends. I myself, I wouldn't be like okay with, hey, I'm good with you as long as that's just me though. I'm not saying it's just me. That's just I can only speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure that there is other people who are like, hey, I wouldn't want to be friends with anybody who like typed fire up the ovens or um harassed someone's dead mother repeatedly. I wouldn't want to be friends with them. I wouldn't want to be friends with them. But, to each their own. I mean, some people are like, that holier than thou woman, Nepatrish, who says, not my shit, not my toilet. Jeez. Not my shit, not my toilet. A great friend for anyone. Thank God that Jesus didn't say that, right? Like, he could have been like, oh, fuck that. I ain't feeling no prophecy. Not feeling no prophecy and absolving the world of their sins. Not my shit, not my toilet. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry. It's crazy to think that, some people will go, what would Jesus do? They do. You're absolutely right. They do. What would Jesus do? Certainly wouldn't be saying, not my shit, not my toilet. While sitting there, honest to God, you make a poem about Jesus and Jesus sacrificed himself for the world while you're saying, not my shit, not my toilet. I mean, I'm completely in shock that somewhere in their very tiny minds, they think I'm going to allow them to make me feel any other kind of way, then fuck that. I'm gonna fucking come at them. Nobody's gonna fucking sit there and accuse me of faking cancer or being evil or being on meth, or they're not gonna sit there and talk about Tanger or No BS or people, keep calling Cindy Cocktail, tagging her. I'd never, ever be okay with people. Like, why would you think people are gonna talk about you if you think that what you're doing is okay? You wouldn't. You would probably think that, well, I know they've defended me, but oh, fuck it, who cares if they, chicken wing. I don't know, but the complete constant saying, "Oh, we got to start a GoFundMe for this. We got to start a GoFundMe for this." And oh, Valdez writes in my comment, "Oh, hi, Grandma Betty." No, no, no. It was an older. I was playing commentary on an older stream. I was doing commentary, and I'm glad I did it because it was pretty gross. But I don't understand. So Chicken Winner gets to lie now and be like, "Did you hear it?" Like in that, accuse me of being you. It's a constant that they think that I'm gonna make accounts to try to talk to them. No, I'm not. I don't. People can coexist peacefully without harassing people. There's no reason why every day I should see bullshit. I know, I said that. I did say that you had been in the community for a long, long time. Well, Annette wasn't there, so yeah, Annette's, our friend, so yeah. I am just I'm in shock that no matter what we point out, like, the whole, "Well, that was 8 years ago. Why not go after that person?" In their mind, they're like, suddenly it isn't about protecting children anymore. Suddenly it's not about protecting children anymore. It's, SG was playing old stuff trying to stir shit. I thought it was a good point. I thought it was a good point that she could, like, bring that up about, that guy and try to make sure he's not doing it to any other little kids. But I'm the culprit, not the guy that was 8 years older than Swiss buying alcohol and having sex with, minors. What a fucking asshole SG is for playing, what, 8, 9-month-old live stream. What an asshole. I mean, am I wrong here? You would think that if somebody had a problem with that before, they'd still have a fucking problem with it. Okay, grandma. How the fuck is some woman gonna fool herself into believing she's godly while going over sucking up to people who 2 days ago are harassing my deceased mother? How the fuck? How the fuck am I evil over a fucking necklace over a year ago, but I bring up old stuff? And the only one that I thought was getting too sexual in my live stream when we were talking about nipple stuff was Karen, because all her comments were about nipples, and that was it. Then she left. You what? Oh, a post saying, oh, she did. She just made a post saying that. Nobi asks a liar about what? She's barely said anything in here. What is she a liar about? Her tea? Let me go. I'll look. I'll go look. What is OBS lying about? Tea? She hasn't barely said anything. Okay. All right. She said, you better go ahead and tell No BS that she's a liar about the N word shit. So, No BS, are you just like SG in line? You need to get yourself some fucking help, lady. You really do. You really fucking do, you stupid bitch. I personally don't believe you are, but we shall see. I'm curious to know why you're so scared to call out her lies. My lies about what, you stupid bitch? Is being in her chat so important that you allow her to call you a liar? Is being in Janelle and Swiss's chat so important that you give them rim jobs when they were harassing your kids, your grandkids, and yourself? She fucking is, man. She needs to get herself some fucking help. Settle what? There's nothing to settle, man. That bitch is a freak. That bitch is a fucking freak. We all heard the fucking audio saying, I called you a liar? No, she called you a liar. I didn't call you a liar. She called you a liar. When did I call you a liar? No, I don't know. Is that she said I called you a liar? She's saying I called you a liar? Her post says, you better go ahead and tell no BS that she's a liar about the N-word shit. I didn't even hear you say anything about the N-word stuff. So no BS. Are you just like SG and lying? I didn't even hear you say anything about the N-word stuff, no BS. Just wondering if you're a liar too. I personally don't believe you are, but we shall see. I'm curious to know why you're so scared to call out her lies. Is being in her chat so important that you allow her to call you a liar? No, you're right, it does say that. I didn't call you a liar. She called you one. You better get on something, chicken winner. Honest to God. You're right, she did say that. Jeez, oh, peace. I called her a liar. I called No BS a liar. When did she even say anything about the N word? I know. No BS. You haven't said a word. Where does she want you to go? To Swiss's and Janelle's chats? Seculars, maybe? Isn't that crazy? When did I fucking call you? What the? You're sick, CW. Is this what it means? Is this what peace is to you, CW? Harassing people and lying? Because you're the one lying. You're the liar, CW. You're a liar. We defended you. I am fucking, I am just, yeah, right. And I don't want her to come here. I know. I'm sorry. I'm tired of that shit fucking. When Lou came here, we were very nice to her. I had no clue that I wasn't allowed to go into her chats. I had no clue. I had no clue. I had no clue that, I mean, it's like, ugh, I can't understand. What are you doing, Chicken Winner? Why are you watching my live stream even? I want you to fucking tell me what I lied about, you stupid bitch. Tell me what I lied about. You know what really fucking pissed me off too the other day was I go in my friend Angel Baby's live stream and Chicken Winner blocks me. And then says it was because of Swiss Miss. She didn't want me to well, Swiss wasn't even in the chat at that time. Uh it was Janelle and Irv that I was pretty grossed out by. Well, Janelle was I was grossed out by Irv, saying Annette doesn't have her priorities right and shit. And Chicken Winner blocks me. Now I'm used to that shit. Like, God forbid I should try to defend myself or something. But I'm sorry if, somebody who, I know is was bashing my friend. Sorry, chicken winner, if you're just the type who just doesn't defend your friends ever. I get it if that's the way it is. No, but yeah, so you're still here? You didn't believe that what she said because I've never called you a liar. You don't believe her, right? You're not gonna go over to Swiss's, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Alright, okay. You don't believe that, right? Because I didn't read it right when until you said I go back and read it, I was like, "Oh my god, she did fucking that is how she's like say." That post doesn't even make sense to me because you haven't said anything about the N word. She calls you a liar. She calls you a liar, and then says, so she posted again? So, no, but you get back on something. Whatever you take it again, please. Because, I mean, fucking, it's gross that your piece involves harassing people who haven't done anything to you and making up lies. Nah, I've never even heard unwell. Definitely unwell. Definitely unwell. Saying I only do trivia when her and I are fighting so she can't play. And I know she likes to play, so I only do trivia then. I happen to like trivia myself. I wish I could play trivia. That is crazy. Remember the time when she said, what was it with the thing with Lou? Something to do with Lou that, you think it too had, that you think it too had put up a video and only put like the clip part of Lou saying it. And I said, no, I said it. And you said, yeah, thank you, no BS. I, I hate the word. I wouldn't even say. And then she said, no, you didn't say you said it. And I said, yes, I did. She does make she does make up stories, but it's more offensive to her, like what things that she makes up in her head that we supposedly did, than things that people really did over there that she wants to be buddies with. Who wants to be buddies with people who put fire up? It's crazy. Just like she fucking wants to believe that, and I don't believe that you did because I know I didn't, and I know that you don't lie. Oh my God, Chicken Winter, why do you watch? Jeez, oh Pete, Chicken Winter, just go hang with your friends, the Nazis. Laugh about the fire up the ovens, you know? I guess they are. I know. I don't even understand it, no BS. I I I can't even answer that question because they're they're all look at like KNF being all up in Swisses. It's the weirdest thing, I swear to God. It is the strangest thing that they're okay. They're more okay with people harassing their kids in real life and people who don't mind Nazis and say fire up the ovens, and they are more okay with that than people who don't. They went at her for, like, what, almost 2 years, calling her chomo, accusing her of her daughter and being, touched, and harassing her kid, literally putting her grandkid's picture in school up, and she is attacking us and apologizing to them. You know what that is? That's a weak link. That's what that is. That's a pussy. That's what that is. That's slapping your own family right in the face. That's what that is. It just doesn't even make sense that, like, what is she even talking about when she's saying so it's okay that SG is calling you a liar? I don't even understand. When did that occur, CW? When did that occur? Ugh, I guess I could unblock her. I guess I could. Hold on. I don't enjoy arguing either, CW. You need to shut the fuck up. That's why I really don't want her unblocked, but I know I saw that. I I don't either, but the bottom line is, like, it is like, it is because she's not even making sense. Nothing that she is saying is making sense. In the Nah, she wouldn't do that anyway. She wouldn't do that to her. Nobody else isn't like that. Like, nobody else isn't like that. Nobody else is, cracks me the fuck up. I swear to God, when she said, and I was talking to Sharon, I said, when, we were talking about the nipple stuff, nobody else goes, "Speaking of nipples, where's Sharon?" And, 'cause Sharon was cracking up. You said nothing about her. Why is she attacking you? Like, why the fuck is she attacking you? You haven't said a word about her. Sure. So I guess no BS doesn't care if someone gets harassed when it's SG lying. Okay. First of all, you stupid dumb bitch. I didn't say the full N word. We heard it from your fucking mouth. In the audio I played last night, now you wanna fucking change it around, you wanna lie. You even said in your post, you didn't hear it with your own ears, but you claim somebody told you. So you didn't hear it with your own ears, but oh, and you don't even like the person who told you anymore. But this is the way you wanna go. This is the way you wanna roll. Uh, I'm not trying to start trouble for you, no BS. I like you and always have, but I don't understand how you can sit there and allow her to straight lie about the situation. Play dumb ignorance. SG called me a liar about the N-word shit. I got that from no BS, so that means she's the liar. Get what from no BS? The fuck are you even talking about? Oh, wow, no BS, you are a liar. I can't believe you. Do you believe in Jesus, no BS? Do you believe in Jesus, no BS? What's going on with these freaks? You have really went downhill. I know you didn't. It's sad to see how low you have become for a chat. Says you, chicken winner. Don't you have someone's ass to lick over there on the side that was calling you chomo and harassing your kids? And SG, shut the fuck up with your fake talk. Oh, fuck you. You allow people to think the worst of others all for your lies. What are you talking about? But no BS is ultimately responsible for what she said to me, so it's okay. You are whacked, chicken winner. Just shut the fuck up. If you want peace, then give other people peace. Give other people peace. You're a fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. You slap your kids and your grandkids right in the face when you're over there licking the ass of people like that. Maybe they were right about you. Maybe they were right. I believe you, Tobias. I believe you. I believe you. I don't even question that you even. To be honest with you, I didn't even know what the hell she was talking about. I thought it was Sharon that she was trying to imply was still in my chat and told her that. Um, I didn't even for 1 second. Not that I thought that because, but I know that. But I was like, Sharon didn't say that either. I know I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I didn't say it. I know that I didn't say it, so you wouldn't lie. You know? But she did the same thing with the Lou thing, She did the same fucking thing. And then a few weeks later, she was like, "No, you never said you admitted." And OBS was like, "No, we said that." Like, it's dealing with a crazy person, and must be. Because who's going to tell their husband, whatever, okay, fine, fuck around with the young girl? She does. She thinks it's funny. You know what? You're right, Jenny. Remember she used to say that? She thought it was funny. Yeah, she probably thinks this is funny right now. Do you think it's funny, chicken winner? Dirty bitch? Gross. You have no problem with any of those people who harass your kids, Nazi tattoos, harass your friends. Yeah, but you're right, yeah, you just reminded us of that she does say that. She thinks it's funny. I think it's fucking like the audacity to say to you, "Do you believe in Jesus?" Right. I mean, I care that she keeps calling me a fucking liar because this is a crazy lady that I was defending, like, and I'm like, now I'm thinking to myself, this bitch is so weird. Maybe, she was fucking doing fucking, if she's always been this weird, could you imagine that being your mom? I remember seeing her write something or say something like, she said, oh, like when somebody lies to you, like, my daughter, sometimes she would say she was hungry and I knew she was lying. She wasn't hungry. I mean, like, that's just such a weird thing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a weird thing to harass your friends more than you harass the people who have offended you. Hi, Robbie. And then to bring Jesus into it is like, do you believe in Jesus? Well, I mean, like, no matter what any of us say, you're going to call us a liar anyway. So what's the point? Why are you bringing up old stuff, though? Chicken winner. Why do you get to keep bringing up old stuff and harassing me and calling me a liar when you are? There's something wrong with you. I don't know if you're a liar or if you really have some kind of mental incapacity going on there. Or if it's all intentional because you think it's funny. Well, we are not your fucking entertainment. It could be. Who would want to make points with people that obviously they're the, people with racism problems because, there's Nazi tattoos going on there and fire up the ovens. I know. And I hadn't either. It's like, and I went over and I unblocked her, by the way. By the way, Chicken Winner, I unblocked you, okay? But if you're gonna come in here arguing and accusing people, I'm gonna fucking block you again. Because I don't see you apologizing to any of us, and I've never seen you apologize. That's not true. You have apologized to me, and then maybe like 2 days later, you're being mean to me again. But being all friendly with people who sit there and call your friends names and harass their dead relatives and harass their kids and their friends, people who have been nice to you too, like, is to me, that's really weird. It's okay to want peace, but why does that mean that then you start attacking other people? So other people aren't allowed peace? So you're allowed to get your peace. Yeah, you're right. Remember, she did all that. It's kind of gross. It's like I can understand wanting peace, but to start attacking, yeah, yeah, I can't imagine how. Why do you want to disturb Nobody else's peace or my peace or who is next on your list? I mean, like, so now we don't get peace because you've made peace with pieces of shit. Me and the pieces of shit, we're the nice people. We've all apologized to each other, but you've right, exactly. 'Cause she don't trust nobody because she's not trustworthy. Most people see people as they are. What, peace? Well, I mean, I've always said like people can peacefully coexist, but not these people. It's like they've never lived in the real world that where even if you were going to a wedding that, somebody that you don't necessarily like, um, is going, you don't go and maybe sit there calling them methy all the time. Well, it doesn't mean necessarily go back and forth because we don't dox. We don't dox. Right. Saying people fake cancer when they're petrified for their life. Look at how, well, I don't know if you were here, like, oh, the peace thing. Well, we're court like Geisha Skills was in here last night. It was a fine chat. I thought a fine chat. We've gone to Geisha Skills and fine, you know? Like it can be done, but yeah, it was fine, right, Rainbow? I was glad to have her here. Glad to have her stop in. And right, you were at OBS and I was petrified. Petrified. Because yeah, at first you're like, you're not gonna be like, and I was like, oh, you did, Robbie. And then you and her were fine, getting along fine. Yeah, yeah. It was good. It was, like it was fine. I really like enjoyed that you guys were having a normal conversation while I was doing commentary. Because it showed that this chat is not sitting there, bashing people, talking about their dead, having trolls of their dead relatives coming in. It was a nice chat, wasn't it? Yeah, and maybe the host of the chat was doing commentary but you guys were good. You guys were good. But remember I said I'm glad you guys are talking about something different because it pulls me away from that. It refocuses me on something else. And so I would I I would much rather have you guys having a chat about something other than what I'm talking about than be a bunch of trolls saying mean stuff and doxing people. And that's what their chats are. They are mean. They're disgusting. They got that, I mean, like, they're just gross. So gross. But last night, you guys were talking about really serious. I mean, I joined in. She was so funny though, and at the end when she goes, "He really likes you, SG." I was like speechless then. I didn't know what to say. Like I was like, "Oh, oh, maybe you should rethink things. Maybe he does have good." Like I didn't know what to say to that. Like I hope she's doing well today, though. I really do. I do hope things worked out well for her today. You're funny. God, I was so glad you guys got along. 'Cause she's been very welcoming in her chats, like, to me and Sharon, and then when someone went in there and then started to harass me and Sharon, they were blocked immediately. They were blocked immediately. So I was like, "Oh, that's" like, yeah, yeah, it was. So I hope it went really well for her. I really do. And so that's, like, how peace gets made. It's not, you know, y I mean, like, making all these posts but then for them to they keep bringing in religion, like saying they're a messenger from God or, "Do you believe in Jesus?" Or, "I pray with Jesus in a boat, on a moat, with a coat, with a mouse in a house." That's what it was over there. She typed that out. Never typed that out. True. Nepotrish, who goes around like holier than thou, typed that out. And I think that's kind of mocking, like weird, right? It just is so weird. Let me read it to you. Yeah, I'll read it to you guys. One of the better poems I've ever seen. Say, I love Jesus the Lamb. I do. I love. This is in under a community post of Swiss Piss who was calling me messy. And anybody could go through her fucking community posts and see they're all disgusting. Say, I love Jesus the Lamb. I do. I love the great I am. And I will pray to him in a boat. And I will pray to him with a goat. And I will pray to him in the rain and in the dark and on a train and in a car and in a tree. God is so good, you see. So I will pray to him in a box and I will pray to him with a fox and I will pray to him in a house and I will pray to him with a mouse, and I will pray to him here or there. Say, I will pray to him anywhere. I do so love Jesus the Lamb. Thank you, great I am. What does that even mean? Inspired by, and it has a green heart, an egg in a frying pan, and I think that's a ham bone or something. What does that mean? Oh, green eggs and ham. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get that. Okay, green eggs and ham. Okay, I get that. I was like, who's a ham bone? I get that. Okay. How about some Lorax? Isn't that weird? Don't you guys find that mocking? That's weird. Horton, here's a hymn. I was trying to think of a good one for that, and you got a good one. Horton, here's a hymn. That's funny. Hippie Jick is like, thanks, Swissy Boo. I wouldn't take back one bad experience here. Hippie Chick, you've given people bad experiences here. You haven't had any bad experiences here. Yeah, what is the context of that? Why write that? It's mocking, in my opinion. It's her poem for Kyle. I wouldn't take back one bad experience here. Hippie Chick is a fucking troll. She's horrible. It's brought me wisdom and some of the best people. Yes, I have my pookies. My pookies? On Swiss Miss's channel underneath, I think it's like her last comment. There's like 30 comments on it. It's calling me Methy Mom, which definitely you should start putting prayers to Jesus on there. Um, CW told the truth today about the wiretap. The wiretap? Methy still can't bring herself to admit. She denied it tonight. She has mods. Listen to this. She has mods, plural, that have a bunch of videos on Maddie and channel owners who post pics of Maddie. My 2 months. No, but wait a second. Wasn't Janelle doing a parody of Maddie just a couple of days ago? My 2 months of stupid troll names in Maddie's. Fuck you, hippie chick. You've been fucking trolling a lot of people for way more than 2 months. That's what you do. That's what you fucking do. Your 2 months of trolling Maddie. Shut the fuck up. She was not no big troll ring to expose. My mom's cancer was the only thing we had in common. Who? Oh, her? Well, she says plural, so I mean, fucking Chicken Winter was used to harass Maddie. Like, what the fuck? They harass Maddie. Um, I your mom's cancer was the only thing we had in common. Well, only if you were going around saying that your mother was faking cancer. Because I would never in my mind imagine that somebody who fucking did you run around calling your mom cancer of hate? She goes, she was over 3 years cancer free when I met her. That's a fucking lie, bitch. It cost her trust from people who knew what she did. Faking cancer the second time tells us all we need to know. Go fuck yourself, hippie chick, you fucking trolling twat. You are a lying trolling twat. And obviously, CW is nuts. Losers. Getting along with Chicken Winter. I know, man. That whole fucking lying about cancer and being called methy and the Chicken Winter with her post after post of calling me a liar and I create liars. That's what she said. I create liars. It's like so crazy. Can you prove I was lying about cancer, Chicken Winter? Because they told me I was lying about the first time. They told me I was lying about the second time. Because that's pretty disgusting, Chicken Winter. Really fucking disgusting. She goes, "Oh, and no BS, I trusted you." But just like you said, no BS, she accused you of all kinds of shit for a while. But Chicken Winter, you say everyone's a liar. You think it's funny. It's terrible. And another thing that was kind of weird is Napa Trish goes, and then I mean, she goes, "I apologize to you, Swiss, for you being harassed and the uh when they harass Napa Trish and Chicken Winter for the pajamas for her grandkids." Apparently, Swiss deserved an apology for that. I apologize that that's being dragged up again. Swiss, okay, Nobius. I apologize that's being dragged up again. Like, hold up. So this necklace thing can keep being dragged up. Uh, I can be called methy. I can be called cancer faker. But the fact of harassing Nepatrish over buying pajamas for someone's grandkids isn't disgusting to them. And then Karen says, "Yeah, I don't know." Karen says, "Well, me and Trump's bought her everything else on that wish list." Now, I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying that I don't remember seeing. Didn't they just recently make up, her and Karen? Like, and isn't Trump's in lose all the time? Like, and I don't remember Chicken Winter ever being like, "Oh, thank you. You bought everything else on there for me." I don't that seems odd to me. You know, like like, are these people, like, were they really mad at each other? Or are they not? It's so weird. I never know but I do know that every day I will see nasty posts about faking cancer, calling me methy, every day since October 20th, 2008. Every single fucking day. People thinking fire up the ovens is funny. Calling my dead mother a whore, which she never was. I mean, this is from people that I don't even fucking know. Hippie chick, I didn't know nothing about your mother, and I never blackmailed you. And I didn't harass you before you changed your name, 'cause those are lies. You're still a troll. You're still a troll. Everybody knows that. But chicken winner, you're just gonna go after no BS just for being here? Like, chicken winner, I want you to take your psycho behavior somewhere else, please, and lay off people that are here and lay off me. What strange timing. Like, chicken winner, I swear to God, you keep fucking running around saying I'm a fucking liar. Yeah, but the thing is, though, Rainbow, is hand to God, strike me dead right now. I never fucking lied about cancer. I am so fucking sick of seeing shit like that about my daughter. Oh, she chose YouTube over her daughter. My daughter is an adult. I didn't have to, fucking pick her up from school or nothing. She was an adult out living on her own. So that just proves to me that they were harassing my kid, because I mean, I know it anyway. It just confirms more proof that when they kept saying I had to get off YouTube and they were harassing my kid, that's what they're trying to say. Melissa, keep my fucking daughter out of your fucking mouth, bitch. They jumped on Kimber's today. So now, of course, Melissa's got to come up with a name for her. Limber Kimbers. Oh, wow, that's terrible. She's limber? Terrible. Why the fuck are you calling her a fucking name? And Janelle, why the fuck are you sharing that post out? That because Kimber said, oh, you and Swiss are good now? To chicken winner? Like, that's a shocker. When did that fucking happen? Oh, that's right. When you attacked me in your posts. Strange, isn't it, Rainbow? I swear to God, I don't even know if they have flies in heaven, but I wish I could be a fly on the pearly gates when these bitches get there right outside the gates, because 'cause they're not getting in. They're not getting it. We're pretty consistent here, Rainbow, but with chicken winter, yeah, that's gross, man. That shit's gross. And I certainly wouldn't be friending anyone who had my daughter's fucking address up there and shit. And I wouldn't be friends with somebody who had my friend's daughter's address up there. I The community isn't getting so mean. They were already mean over on that evil fucker's side over there. Those are demonic people over there. Demonic. They don't say, look at when the whole there's so many for instances that I don't even know how the fuck Nepotish is even thinking she's righteous, posting all of that under a comment, say a community post calling me methy mom on a community page that is disgusting. Saying I fuck drug dealers for drugs and stuff, and I'm drunk and can't cancel methy. What is wrong with you, Nepotish? Do you really think that God doesn't see that shit? Do you? Do you think that he doesn't see that you don't respond to my comment, that underneath the comment you left me on my page and you haven't responded, but you're all up in munchies and Swiss Miss? You think that's cool? Do you? You think my mom was a whore? My dead mother? Do you not? Is that not your toilet, not your shit, not your shit, not your toilet? Is it? And I actually looked up the spiritual advisors for Mother Teresa. I really can't even believe that hippie chick compared you to Mother Teresa, but okay. That guy wasn't listed there. Sorry to tell you that. And I'm not putting him down or anything. I'm just saying that his name wasn't listed. So, and I'm just saying there was his names listed, but his wasn't. I'm not putting the guy down or anything, but when you go to confession, are you going to confess that you're partaking in saying somebody faked stage 4 cancer? Do you confess that? I don't think you do, because you still do it. I don't think you do. Look at the way you spoke to Kyle because of the way he was, it's just 'cause how is it that you can't understand that You told all this stuff about Sharon in one of your comments, and then your next comment was, "I've learned that when somebody says something, uh, publicly, I shouldn't even say their story because it's not my story," but you just had gone into this whole long thing about Sharon. I'm really shocked, like, that you're not aware. Munchie harassed you way more than I ever have, and you're sitting there telling her, "I don't mind if you dox me. I don't mind." Me and Munchie talk about other then Munchie tells you they were having sex with a married man, and you say nothing. You say nothing. You said nothing. Oh my god. You literally said nothing. She even said she thinks dating married men is better because there's no, like, commitment. You said nothing. You had no distaste for that, yet you go on and on about this, me, like, I it's really sick. For 2 years, they called chicken winter for 2 years almost, maybe 2 years, they called chicken winter Chomo, and anybody who was her friend, Chomo lover, and you said nothing in defense of your friend who is constantly screaming that, "Net Patricia's a liar, I know you faked cancer." So you said that. You said that. You said that. Do you confess that to when you go to confession? Do you? Claiming that you deleted your channel because of me? Like, and now you were thinking about deleting this channel because of me? I haven't even said, "Geez, oh, Pete, it's your friend Chicken Winter who brings you up, who keeps it going because she brings you up when she's calling me a liar." Oh, Valdez, you got a fucking nerve to write on here, "Oh, somebody's raging." Are you out of your mind? I've never done anything to you, oh, Valdez. I don't even know you. Why the fuck do you talk about me? Oh my god, I just can't. These people who have no problem with Munchie, I am just they know what the avatar is, they know what the Munchie is standing for. They know. Do you think it's fun for Cindy when they're harassing her job or tagging her ex and his wife, trying to get her kids taken away from her? Do you think that's fun? Like, do you think that's what Jesus preached to do? Minister to people? Do you think that's what he was advocating for? I'm in shock. I'm just in shock. Hi, no BS. Yeah, hippie chick compared her to Mother Teresa. She said, you oh, no, Mother Teresa went to Calcutta and you came to the CWC. I don't I think they mean, like, I don't know much about Mother Teresa myself, but I really don't. I mean, but and here's another thing, I don't believe in, like, exorcisms. I don't believe in, like, like the movie. Yeah, I'm not either. No, in the comments on Swiss's is where they said it. And I'm the one raging. Of course, I'm gonna be pissed when every single day there is something, and I mean multiple comments talking smack. I can't even. What is if nobody else believes in Jesus or not have to do with what you're saying, CW? We all heard with our own ears in the audio that I played last night, you saying that I did not say the full N word, but you've been calling me a liar for so long. I'm sick to death of it, man. And you've been calling me that based on what Nepatrish told you, because you say it. How the heck? How the heck some of these people have ran over to them and apologized to them? Hi, King J. Yeah, I'm in shock. And the last freaking comment is hippie chick saying faked stage 4 cancer. But Karen F is all up in those comments, and they have accused her of that just for like a week, I guess. And now it's all set. I don't even get that either. When do these fucking demonic motherfuckers stop? When do they stop? Oh, but it's SG and Annette that love the drama. That's what they said. No, I don't think that's what it is, King J. I think that these people literally try to make people feel a certain kind of way and hopeless and stuff. Like, that's what they think, you know? Right, yeah. We can remove that comment too, actually. It's insane. And then there is Swiss who does a lot of that. And they've called, they've said all that stuff about Annette's. Okay. They said all that stuff about Annette's son. They've called Tanger Tan gay. Um, I'm just so in shock of what they think is right or wrong. Like, and they're using, I don't know, because, secular, he goes around causing quite a bit of strife. And Irv, he'll be putting comments on, the most disgusting of Munchie's comments, like fire up the ovens, or, the one Munchie talking about Annette's kid and say Annette doesn't have her priorities right and stuff. Like, then, saying that his father or grandfather, I don't know which one, was a brown shirt, like in the Nazis. That's disgusting. That's gross. I know, King J. Sitting there consistently with that fire up the oven shit. Who cares if you covered up that tattoo? It it's I can't wrap my head around this person who pretends to be, their name is Bible Buddy. It makes me wanna puke. Yeah, she's lying. She screamed it out 3 times or more on that live stream. I didn't play, all of it. But remember, she said it 3 times in a row, and it rolled right off her tongue to try to say, "I said it," and I know that I said it. But we don't even do that, King J, because we all have, the things going on in life and everything, and this whole thing going on with, Mosaic. Oh, who called CPS on her? Who called CPS on her? And oh, it was Chicken Winner. Oh, it was TH. Oh, it was Sharon. What the fuck? Like when she even said, "Please apologize to Chicken Winner for me for saying that she's the one who called CPS on Mosaic." And then her next post is TH called on Mosaic. Like, say what? One minute it's Chicken Winner, then it's, this person and that person. Oh, TH took down her channel too. It is. It's like they are purposely they're playing some kind of freaking game or something, like, but with people's real lives. Melissa, there's no reason why I would have had to choose between YouTube or my adult grown daughter, other than the fact that you guys were threatening to keep harassing her if I didn't get off YouTube. That's that's you guys who were threatening. Yeah, and I heard that it was, that they said to her, "Stop saying bad things about people on the internet." The police went and said that? Like, that's so crazy that people who I mean, the police go to people's house. They did that to Annette. Don't call people Martians. But to good people that are really being harassed, it's then why don't you, stay off the internet, change your phone number. Saying I don't have any, I have expired plates and no insurance. My insurance comes directly out of my bank account. I have it set up like that. I'm not I'm not Janelle. You know what I mean? But no fucking word about the fact that I was like, fucking, isn't that nuts? Janelle was driving around with no license, live streaming for how long? And that's okay. It was like, oh, everybody, we're so proud of you for getting a license. Well, good that she got a license, but that doesn't mean you get to fucking sit there and make up lies about somebody who's had their license since they were 16 and knows all about car insurance. And I found that really weird when Karen said that her and Trump's bought everything off CW's. Well, that's good, King J. Because these people are whacked. Look at what they were doing to Snow, too. Snow hadn't done anything to them. She was just in this live stream. I can't believe some of these people that have been so harassed are going to them. Why would you want to join her live, King J? That would be very strange. Why? Why would you want to sit in a live stream where they're harassing your friends? I can't, I could never, I just, well, we know you're not a troll. Of course, they're always going to call you that. If you're here, oh, the one who would come and ask the panel up. Yeah, that was really starting to get to me because I mean, I really did display some real, but every time he came up, he didn't say anything and had his TV blaring and stuff. And so it was just like, it wasn't, like he should go there and ask him to let him come up on panel and see how that goes. Cause I know, right, Rainbow. Why would you want to? I don't even understand. I would never want to be accepted by people who were okay with Nazis and stuff, and who were making fun of somebody who's been kind to you, to their deceased mother and everything. That I wouldn't be comfortable in a live stream where they were doing that. And the only reason why they would want you there is just because you were here. Maybe he does, but like Rainbow said, the timing is unreal. Oh, Justin, maybe he can. Yeah, and I understand that, you know, that there's uh certain things going on. Yeah, it does, it does, it does. but the TV in the background, when you're live oh, and then, him wanting to talk in the private chat instead and all that is like, you know, it's very distracting. It's really distracting. I can't even understand though how a couple of these people have gone to people and apologized to them and right, King J? It's every single day. And in that last post, all that religious stuff, I'm blown away. I am blown away by I couldn't get over honeybees the other day. She's a messenger from God and laughing of my deceased mother up there yucking it up about it. That's funny, King J. Are you on anything like, methadone or Suboxone? Do they have that where you are? And the thing too, like with Sharon, there they are, like, oh, Janelle, you're doing so great, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And Courtney, you're doing so great. But anytime that Sharon had tried rehab or anything, I mean, they to actually be calling the cops and having someone arrested repeatedly is it's incredible to me. It's really incredible. And Nepotrush is like, I sent $30 to Irv because Sharon only had sandals. And I don't understand why you're telling that story. And then saying, but Sharon was telling me that Swiss was blocking care packages being sent to her. Why are you telling them that? You don't hear them call her Satan over and over and over? Oh, that's very good. That's good. That's very good. That might be what you wanna focus on is how people can taper off the things that they are, giving to people, because that's probably a problem too, like, for people. I don't understand how all of that information that you were saying about Sharon, Nepatrish, was was wow, that's pretty sad. That's probably why you would need the Narcan, because you hadn't, maybe because you hadn't done it in a while or something. Yeah, right? It's, I don't understand why, Chicken Winter never came out and said that Karen F. and Trump's bought everything on her Christmas wish list for her. Didn't they just make up? Is it just me, or does that seem weird? Like, and why wouldn't I, eventually any person is gonna lash out when they're consistently harassing somebody. Anybody is. Anyone, anyone, anybody would lash out. No, we wouldn't judge about that. Mm-mm. We're glad that you, survived. I think that's supposed to say no judgment here. I Why? The Ukraine was just sitting there and Russia came storming in. What did the Ukraine do to Russia? But I was talking about a different, I wasn't talking about Trump, though. I wasn't talking about Trump. I was talking about. No BS. Are you still here, or did you fall asleep? She called you thug boy when her friend has thug life tattooed on her knuckles. That's crazy. No BS. Don't you think that's weird? Like, didn't they just make up her and Karen? Wasn't it just recently that they made up? Oh, stop, Roscoe. Stop doing that to Lulu. Stop doing that. Lulu. Oh my God, Roscoe, stop. Stop doing that to her. Stop it. That seems, another reason why Chicken Winter might be talking about that N-word stuff is because didn't Tish and Marcy Darcy just recently give her something? That could be why, because when I played the audio of her saying that, she might have went on defense right then and there. That's probably what it is. That is probably what it is. That would be what it is. That she got pissed hearing that audio. I know. Five. She actually said one time in her live stream, and she flexed. She goes, "Welcome to the gun show." The gun show. No, wait, the thug life. I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me. That's what she said. Isn't that crazy? That's a little bit nuts, isn't it? Hippie chick. So slug life, right? So what Nepatrish put under the comment of the Methy mom said, "Hello, Miss Squish. I saw in your post down below this that you and CW have put things behind you. I put that pajama wish list thing behind me a long time ago, and I cringe when people still bring it up. How about how I feel or other people feel when stuff keeps getting brought up? Not seriously. I want to clear the air that I don't have any anger or hostility towards you. Don't know if you thought that, since I try not to involve myself in YouTube beefs or drama. Um, except Chicken Winner keeps, well, yeah, because when she made her posts against me, Swiss then, of course, then likes her again. Now, but the other night, it was, I think Chicken Winner's wanting a little attention from me. I know. Uh, if I have done anything to offend you, I ask your forgiveness. Wow. We don't have to be besties. I just wanted to put my cards on the table. CW and I are friends, but we are also our own people. She might get mad at you next week or later today, but most of the time I say to myself, not my toilet, not my shit. Wow. Good friend. It's a good friend, isn't it? Then Hippie Chick says, it's abundantly clear that SG did not appreciate the time and effort that you put into providing a woman who said she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer a medal to wear that was blessed by your priest. to give her hope and remind her about God. Remind me about God? I was on my knees to God. I wanted to live. It wasn't lost on the rest of us. Whoa. It wasn't lost on the rest of us. And a great model to aspire to. SG used to call me future cancer patient, knowing my mother passed from breast cancer. That is a lie. That is a lie. You hated me from the get-go and said you didn't believe me that was, that DDP was this particular way until you saw his gross video where he was taking baby ducks away from their mother. And, you know, you you were hashtag cancer of hate and went around harassing me consistently. I had never even spoken to you. I didn't know anything about your mom. I then called her cancer of hate. You're lying. You're lying, hippie chick. Swear on your mother's soul. I called and talked to her several times to do the steps on and make amends. Do the steps on and make amends. Many times she asked me if I would go on her panel and talk about DDP, which she was feuding with. And I said, no, you were feuding with him. I don't like him, but you were feuding with him. She asked me if she could record my calls, and I said no. Never asked you if I could record your calls. I recorded that call because I was disgusted that you were in a Discord with him, Bama, Izzy, and others, making a group plans and efforts to harass people going through situations. Fuck you, hippie chick. You're a mean person. I was new. You were not new. Well, I don't go by any, like, I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. Um, I was new and had no idea that someone I apologized to would do an illegal wiretap. Fuck you, hippie chick. And the people that you go around harassing and shit. I spoke to an attorney and was advised to go to the FBI. At the time, my brother was very ill and I didn't want to spend any time away from him to address her. Should she play the call again, I will record and call the FBI immediately. Will you do that? Because if your friends keep doing what they're doing, I will fucking play it again because I think it's gross that you make me neither, Rainbow. We were kind to her, very kind to her. But I'm sick of being called a liar by her. Fucking sick of it. And then Karen says, Jeanette, I'm not sure why everyone just came down on you for this, Nep. Trump's and myself bought up the rest of the items for our friend's wish list for her grandson. I'm sorry that you had to take so much heat for just being kind. CW never asked for anything, and she is quite generous, so it was all of our pleasure. What the fuck? I'm sure, as I know it was for me to do something kind for her for Christmas, especially since she asked for only her grandson and nothing for herself. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm just in shock that Chicken Winner wouldn't say, oh, thank you to you all. It's just, that doesn't make sense to me. I thought they were fighting for a very long time. Bible Buddy goes, Hippie Chick, last year during Lent, I left YouTube because I wanted to disassociate myself from SG. How about just stop talking about me, Nat? Months later, I came back. I haven't talked to her or about her. You did. Your friend CW does. I've avoided chats where she is the topic and stayed out of chats where she is participating. Obviously, that's untrue because I don't know if that would look sexy as hell. Because you went about the nipple stuff. Lent starts again today, so it's been a year with these efforts. I'm really sorry for the things you have endured, but I don't want to talk about her and give her a reason to target me. I've left her alone, and I would appreciate it if she left me alone. Wow. I didn't come on YouTube to fight. If someone wants to talk crap about me, I turn off the phone and go watch Walker, Texas Ranger. Today, when I was reading the Bible, I read Romans 12:8. If possible, on your part, live at peace with all, except when you're saying I was sexually harassing you and that I'm evil and bringing up the I can't even. Uh, I don't see the possibility of peace with SG. She wants me to be something I am not, a fighter. Being friends with her means going into every chat and fighting for what she thinks is right. No, it doesn't. That's what she expects from me, and I can't fill those shoes. My best efforts to live in peace with her is to just stay away. But when I read the verse today and saw Swiss's post about her and CW being on good terms, it occurred to me that Swiss might think I had a grudge against her over the great wish list debacle. How about the great necklace debacle? That's not why, or the great band aid debacle. That's not why I don't chat or comment over here. I'm not anti-Swiss. It's my SG defense mechanism. I wanted to clear that up. How the fuck is there supposed to be peace when you keep fucking talking about me? Hippie Chick says, thanks for your response. Sounds like we learn and grow from all of our experiences. Thanks for sharing the Bible verse you read today. Mother Teresa went to Calcutta and you went to the CWC. I'm just in shock. Thank you, King J. And she says to Incantations by Karen, well, it was my fault too. It happened in the time when, from what I understand, people were told not to send gifts to Sharon. It was when Swiss had just started going live and CW posted her wish list. Sharon went live, and I was already hot under the collar because another channel, and she puts a zip emoji. What was the other channel? Nepatrash. Because I know all of them were doing that to her. Um, Said I bought Sharon a new cell phone and lots of clothes after she lost her luggage at Amtrak. The truth was that I sent her $30 because Sharon was in Chicago in November and only had a pair of sandals on. At the least, I wanted to get her some weather appropriate shoes. I asked Sharon to state if I bought a cell phone for her, which of course she said no. Sharon said how Swiss was blocking people from sending her gifts. A care package from Munchie, I assume. I was already in an irritable mood, so I shot my mouth off and said Swiss was mad over me buying the pajamas. That's not what happened. You were in a live stream, and Swiss and Janelle both went off on you because you sent CW the pajamas. That's what happened. She did make some remarks about CW's wish list on her live stream, but that then ended it by saying, well, it is for the kids. No, that was after. That was quite a while after. I should have dropped it right there, but I was already mad about something else. After that, it just snowballed, and I've asked people to stop talking about it, but certain people bring it up every now and then to attack Swiss. No, Chicken Winner brings you up to attack me, Nepatrish. To attack Swiss. Who gives a fuck about Swiss, in my opinion? Before I deleted my last channel, I went into one of Swiss's lives and apologized, but I don't think she saw it because the chat was moving pretty fast. Uh, And she says to Janelle, thank you. I apologize as well for the times that I have stuck my nose in your business. Lately, I've been learning that if something is said publicly, I shouldn't go bearing that tale to people who didn't hear it from the original source. Some things, even if true and said in public, aren't my story to tell. You mean just like the one that you were just saying about Sharon? Especially if the reason I'm talking is to make someone else look bad. What do you mean, like me? Lately, I've watched a lot of videos of priests talking about this and get that Holy Spirit conviction. I know you have gotten a lot of grief over your tattoos. That's what she says. When the subject of your tattoo video was being discussed, I was the jerk who posted the timestamp. I don't remember that. I am really sorry I did that and all of the trouble it brought you. Wow. She's going to do penance for the grief that someone got for saying, let's really trigger her with Nazi tattoos. Wow. So just totally turn a blind eye to what those tattoos represented and how she wanted to trigger someone with it because SG is the problem and not the Nazi. I'm in shock. I am in shock right now. Janelle says, I will definitely be asking forgiveness from God as well. So, not to the people. Yeah, they were, weren't they? No, yes, they sure were. No, and then she got it covered up, and a bunch of people gave her money to do it. That was the only way that she would do it. And it was covered up by an anti-Semite German guy who sat there talking in German, saying that the Holocaust wasn't true, and Anne Frank, that whole thing was a lie. And now they say things like fire up the ovens. I'm in shock, man. She says, people say Christians are hypocrites, but put we get put under a microscope and analyzed more than someone who doesn't announce their faith. Kidding me? The Jews, what they gone through. I'd like to be closer with those who are actually trying to do right and follow God. Well, you better get away from Swiss then. CW says, let me defend SG for a minute. I don't even know what that means. She wanted me to admit to calling Melissa. I wanted you to admit to calling Melissa? You said you did. I didn't. What the fuck? In fact, I thought they were faking and blaming you. I called Melissa. I did that. But how am I supposed to know if you called her, SG? If I called her? You're a freak. I'm not there to babysit you or what you do. And there was one instance when Melissa insisted that I called again when I didn't. So maybe that was you. Yes, she was rude to you. Yes, she was rude to you. I just remember thinking she was just lying. Who knows? I'm not afraid to say what I do. I done it and told her who it was. How was that? Was that enough for you, SG? I didn't say admit you called Melissa. You're out of your gourd. You are out of your mind. Out of your mind. And the only reason you're going on about this N-word thing is because of the recent cash app that you received from someone. That's the only reason. He goes, you don't get the way you are without some nasty stuff in real life. You think people believe you? I guess you would be worried about personal issues getting out and acting like that's the worst. So you can be shitty behind the scenes and no one knows. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a psycho. I don't want you mentioning me ever again, CW, Nepatrish, or any of your fucking demonic friends. I don't want you mentioning my friends. I I really don't. Well, e-bangers, I saw that you had hearted Carrie Mann's comment about the only people who want to keep negativity in or drama in the community is Annette and SG, and you hearted that. How about we see if your friends like Swiss and Janelle and others, Munchie, Surviving Buzzballs, how about they stop? And then you'll see how much, if you think for 1 minute that when I got cancer, I wanted to be harassed by a bunch of fucking strangers, you are incorrect. If you think Annette wants to be harassed and her kid harassed consistently, you are incorrect. Chicken Winner, I never fucking asked you if you were calling Melissa. How dare you? How dare you accuse me? I don't know anything about that woman except that she's pretty mean. How dare you try to put on me your actions? How dare you? If you think life isn't hard enough for everyone without you bitches running around talking about band-aids, necklace, and accusing people, and calling people liars, and this and that, you're fucking wrong. Shut your mouth. We don't need to go over there and say, "We apologize to you." Why don't you just stop? Why don't you guys just stop? We don't have to apologize to you guys. You guys just have to stop. We're not looking for apologies from you guys either, because I wouldn't believe the shit. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. E-beggars, tell your friends to just stop. Simple. It's very simple. I mean, seriously, tell them to just stop. It's on the daily that there's repeated comment saying, I have sex with drug dealers for drugs. That's what your friend Janelle said. You need to understand that it's human nature to react to derogatory lies like that. It's human nature, not Patricia, for someone to be like, why the fuck is this woman consistently referring to me as evil? And Chicken Winner is always saying, I believe Nepatrish, you lied about cancer. What are you doing? You've got stop. I don't need your exorcism people or your or you to remind me of God, like Hippie saying, Hippie Chick is lying and you know it. You know Hippie Chick is a troll. You know she is. You know what's been done. And you want to stay out of beefs and drama unless it's gonna, cause problems for SG. Then you'll get involved. Then you'll get involved. Yeah, on Ash Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, all today. Yeah, Patricia went everywhere. Yeah, all today. Well, I guess you call it Tuesday, though, right? Whatever. What day is it? I don't even know. I mean, these people have. Oh no, yeah, Wednesday. These people have just fucking got me. Like with seeing people consistently talking about people, and you still keep talking about me now, Patricia. Like there's some kind of ailment with me. Yeah, because she said it was Lent. She said it was Lent. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Demons are restless. Yeah, coming out while she's fucking Lent. And I even said, Nepatrish, I don't don't get mad, when we said the Nepo. Like, come on, like lady. Right. Yeah. It's all SG, according to Nepatrish. Now I gotta wonder, maybe like you were saying about the Catholics aided the Nazis, they gave them a place to ain't that something? Right under a post calling me methy mom, apologizing to people with Nazi tattoos. And this will all be in her mind, in her mind, this is harassing her. This community didn't get so mean. They are so mean. They are so mean. It's not the whole community. It's certain people and you're in bed with them. Like I couldn't believe it when once she said, right? Yeah, how about giving up running your mouth for Lent? When once she said she only goes with married men. So that Patricia. And she just said nothing. Nothing. But SG, that that SG, I can't even get over how Chicken Winter doesn't see how, like, how 2 days ago when she was over here, "I think Chicken Winter needs some attention from Swissy." And then the next day, it's fucking, "Oh, we're fine with you now, Chicken Winter. We're fine with you now if you don't like her." Like, cool, good for you, Chicken Winter. Good for you. You got some people who are your friends that, uh, wanna dictate what live streams you go into. I'm pretty certain that Janelle did too. Like, aren't they the ones that are looking for proxies, right? So for Lent, they changed nothing about themselves, really. They just, well, actually, now Patricia hasn't said much lately, but for Lent, instead of giving something up, she came at me all day. That's some shit. You better keep reading that Bible, Nat, because you need it. You got when you keep saying that you were, I was irritable that day, so I did this. I was mad, so I did that. I was this, so I did that. And you know damn well you were trying to be nice in the live stream, and Janelle and Swiss were there on the panel, and they went off on you about the pajamas. She didn't say at the end it was for kids. That was something recent. Well, that was what I played in the yeah, that was recent. Oh, I'm not. But to fucking say, "I know you were given a hard time about your tattoos," and that people came down hard on that Patricia, that poor Mother Teresa like lady. I am just in shock. In a chat, I mean, on a page where they just recently were saying her cancer didn't add up. I am I can't even comprehend. I can't comprehend that. How would you be okay with people who are friends with the people who were saying that your cancer didn't add up? That's so weird. No, because it was, within the last year that she said, let's really trigger her, and showed the Nazi tattoo. And then they all still laugh about comments of let's fire up the ovens, fire up the ovens. So that's no, and I've been young, and I, I think we've all been young and never been like, "Ooh, let's get a Nazi tattoo." And they were there till just last year. So I mean, nah, nah. Yeah, I don't really like this disgusted. But anyway, you guys, serious issues. Yeah, it has serious issues, big time. I think they kind of all do, because hippie chick just was lying through her teeth. It's gross. It's gross. What person who freaking has lost someone to cancer has consistently harassed people, someone about cancer? That's so gross. So gross. Disgusting. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I would 420 with ya, but tired. But e-baggers, let's see if anybody can really give someone peace. And if you could put your little messages in your community post to say, hey, people don't have to, like, bow down to those people, but maybe you guys could stop saying stuff. And then, you know, if they stop and I keep going, then you'll know. Then you'll know. But don't keep thinking that someone who is harassed on the daily really wants to be harassed on the daily, and they're the culprit. I mean, I hadn't even been on, and there's all this shit going on, and it's a constant. Tell your friends to do a little experiment and stop. Nobody has to come begging to you guys, you know, to give us peace. Just give people peace. Just stop. I'm not just saying you e-baggers. I'm saying they seem to look up to you. I don't know. So I don't know. Advise them. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Be kind to people, and thumbs up. It's free. And united we stand, divided we fall. And peace, love, and tacos for all. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here.